This is the Connemara coast, and
In the middle of the wild Atlantic Way, just off the coast of the Republic of Ireland, near the cliffs of Moher, at the mouth of Galway Bay, sit the Aran Islands, Inisheer, Inishman, and Inisheer.
And as you follow those mountains in, you're going into Galway Bay. So
if you're in search of the traditional Irish way of life, these rocky, windswept islands, home to ancient ruins, churches, unique restaurants and pubs, a rusty shipwreck, and 1,200 hardy Irish-speaking souls, are a must-see on any Emerald Isle itinerary.
And when you do go out, you're going to notice that there isn't very many fields. The ground is really, really poor. Their main industry is tourism. They also have branched out into meditation, holistic living.
As always, Irish friends make any destination much more enjoyable. On this day, a quick boat ride brings us to Inisheer, the smallest and least touristy of the Aran Islands.
You've been here before?
Yes, I've been here before, and it's wonderful.
To get your bearings, a pony and trap tour is a best bet.
Sam, all right, come on, Sam.
Sam is a 10-year-old. See here now, guys, this is one of the oldest monuments on the island here. Dates back to about 2000 BC, back to the Bronze Age.
What do you love about living here?
I suppose it's, you know, you get the peace and quiet during the winter. During the summer, then again you get, you know, the touristing and that, like you get the best of the two worlds, like, you know. But 1960s, it was a cargo boat that was en route from England to Galway. Crashed onto the side of the island. There, a very bad storm at the time. Like, she left Liverpool and she had half her load then put off, half her cargo put off in Limerick, and the other half was for Galway. But this is where it ended up. She was called the Plassey. They just decided to leave her there. She would have cost too much money at the time to get her removed.
Yeah, she's a great tourist attraction.
She's a tourist attraction nowadays.
The ruins of O'Brien Fort near the summit of Inisheer offer expansive views of the island and of the seemingly endless number of stone walls that outline fields and yards in a quilt-like pattern.
Why are there so many stone walls?
So it was a way of just reclaiming the land, like, you know, they broke up all the rock off the land. They got rid of the rocks and into all these little stone walls, you see. Once you got rid of the rocks and into the stone walls, we're left with flat rock on the ground. So what they did then with the flat rock is they just covered it all over with a couple of inches of sand and seaweed up from the shore. And you ended up with all these little paddocks and these little fields, like, you know.
Oh, y'all come here every summer?
Yeah, come here every summer for years.
For some, a week-long stay on Inisheer is a family tradition not to be missed.
The jewel of Ireland.
When it's time for a meal, choices and opinions abound, even if some proprietors don't exactly fit the bill.
Now, I'm not detecting a real strong Irish accent.
No, I'm originally from Wisconsin. My husband is the local. He was born and raised on Inisheer, and I'm from the States. I'm from Wisconsin. We're Choc and Tay, Aran Cafe and Tea Rooms.
What does Choc and Tay mean?
Choc and Tay is a Scaeilge, and it means tea rooms or tea house in Irish. Yeah.
It's a friendly place. The cooking is fresh. It's not heavy. It's very tasty, and you know the ingredients are very good.
We serve what I kind of like to call a heritage menu, which means that we try to produce everything as it would have been kind of produced traditionally. So all homemade and homegrown.
Nice to have returning customers, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's nice to see friendly faces.
Can we change the drink?
Yes, sir. Because we don't intend to.
So this is your daily treat?
Every couple of days.
Do you weigh in when you arrive and then weigh out as you leave?
Well, to be fair, we do an awful lot of cycling.
The island, so you just love living here?
I do. It's a great life. We have a young family, and it's a great environment to raise a family in.
That's how you pass on the motorway. It's all Irish. Everyone speaks out here, like, you know. But everyone knows the English as well, like, you know. You learn it's all Irish. You learn going to school and everything, like, you know.
Children have to do that in their 5th year in school. They have to go for 6 weeks to a Gaelic-speaking area. So this is one of the few left of Gaelic-speaking areas. And you will hear people speaking in Gaelic when you go over there. And the signposts are in Gaelic and that.
A sandy beach, a long pier, a friendly dolphin, and a bit of sun add to Inisheer's appeal.
Go swimming at night time on the beach and see the bioluminescence. That's really cool.
That's where Larry lives up there, that little house up there. He's got his pot of gold under the bed there.
Larry's lived here for a good while.
Oh, Larry's a long time out here. Keeps an eye on all the tourists for us.
As if a day visit to the island needed anything more, make sure your return ticket includes a swing by the 700-foot-tall cliffs of Moher. From the top, they're spectacular, but from sea level, your sense of place in the world will be firmly fixed. For more coverage of Ireland, go to newsocracy.tv. I'm Jim Albritton reporting.
Slán!